Can't begin my day until I've had a Dickens cider.
There's nothing better than waking up to a good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens ciders.
My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves a Dickens cider.
My mum loves a Dickens cider.
My sister loves to wake up in the morning with a Dickens cider.
I'm a bit young, but I would love to try a Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
All right, guys, welcome to W Entertainment Network. This is the W Radio Show with your host, big man himself, Redneck Fit Richie King. Got a special guest on with me today, a damn good friend of mine, and that says a lot because I don't have many friends on purpose. And yes, he's black, so y'all can just leave him alone about that. He's a good dude. Tai Fu Panda is going to be on with us today. So without further ado, let me bring him on. Bang!
What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
I love that Dickens cider. I love it.
There's a lot of people that complain about that intro.
That's a great intro, man. That's
actually a real cider too.
Now I want to taste it. I want a Dickens cider.
Hey, I'm pretty fond of Dickens cider myself. But anyway, so we got a lot to cover today, guys. If you don't know, when Tai Fu comes on here, it ain't nothing but shenanigans. I got a set of stuff I'm going to cover if we get to it, but him and I will go off somewhere in the left field somewhere, talk about some asinine crap because that's what we do. We make people laugh.
That's true. Facts.
So how you doing, brother? Tell us how you been.
Man, I'm doing great, man. Traveling is great. I can't wait for the show, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to look forward to the show every year, bro. I really am. The crowd is great. Hopefully, the one guys is show up to the show.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll see. Well, I understand something, man. You are either number one or number two most rated person at every show. Okay. When I go somewhere, I say, hey, I'm doing a big show. Yes, we want you as long as Tai Fu's coming. Is Tai Fu coming? I said, well, I don't know. I ain't even got the show yet, man. I got to give him a damn date. I just can't, I can't book the man's time. They're like, yeah, you can have it in our venue as long as you come and Tai Fu come. Oh, okay. I guess that's okay. We don't care about Justin. Oh, we do. We really do. And, a lot of people say, well, how does a redneck and black get along? Great, because we make them laugh. That's what we do. We make them laugh.
We both fix duct tape.
That's right. And there ain't much difference between us anyway. I mean, if you're gonna let the color of your skin tone keep you from performing with somebody, you're an idiot. Okay, you're a moron.
You know what? I've read into some that didn't want to perform and they didn't want to perform in front of the LGBTQ group or whatever. I'm like, listen. I don't care about what goes on in somebody else's relationship. If it's a butt in front of me, I'm going to perform for it. That's it.
That's right. Hey, listen, there's a couple things we need to understand. If they're paying you, I'm performing. Okay, I'm going to show a whore. I ain't going to lie to you. All right, if they're paying me, I'm performing. Two, listen, whatever they do in their bedroom is their business as long as they leave me alone and as long as I leave them alone.
Yeah, I don't care about your politics, none of that stuff. I'm you there to see me, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not there to say, hey, what are your politics? What do you think about this? I don't care. I'm about to make you laugh.
That's right. One of my best shows was in front of a group of black people, and I came out redneck, and they were all had their arms folded at first, right? Thought I was going to come out with some stuff, and I come out and hit them with some of them jokes I got. They were just dying. They were, at the end of the day, they stood up and gave me a standing ovation. So they didn't care. And then they found out I was part Indian. So they're like, well, this guy's all messed up. He's all messed up, So, but if people go worrying about that, don't work. I mean, we got some comedians that we know that some people won't go and see. They won't work with them. They won't go and see. You and I are not those people. You and I, if you call and need somebody to go, people go with you. If I call, I got people lined up to go. Matter of fact, I get people mad because I don't choose them. So, and that's the way it's got to be in what we do. And we're already fighting COVID anyway. COVID's our biggest enemy right now. We're putting asses in seats, and we don't need no other problems. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got to make the right choice, man. I mean, it's just listen. I ain't gonna never shit on another man's art or because it's somebody sitting there probably thinking like, why are you guys laughing? This dude, Tai Fu Panda's trash. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get 100% of the room. Wow, I just had somebody email me, inbox me anyway about a show we did at the Air Force Base, and she was upset with one of the jokes, but I was like, why are you laughing at one or hurt by one? Somebody's laughing at it. And when the one you was laughing at, somebody's probably hurt by it. I said, I look at it, I'm going to get the room. It's going to be 80-20. So do I be like, let me change all my jokes for the 20% or the one person that's not laughing versus, the other 99 people that are laughing? I'm not going to. That's why I talk about what I experience. That I can't change that, And we got a lot of comics that like you were saying about choosing comics on the show. It's some comics that you just like, no. No.
Yeah. You don't want to be rude to them. You just don't call them. Okay. If I see them, if somebody booked me with them, because I'm a booker and somebody books me, right? So if somebody books me, I'm going to show them. I'll let them do the thing. I'll shake their hand and say, good set. Because after all, it is bravery to get out there in front of people and tell jokes.
Definitely. I agree.
So I'm not going to knock somebody's skills and ability. But, like for example, one of our best shows you and me performed at was with Richard Montano. Okay. You, me, and Richard one time. We had him. I mean, you got Richard who's a headliner himself who opens. Right, then you and me could take turns headlining. People go nuts over Richard than me. They just love that, and they pay their money to come see that. So they know who we are, okay? Because they come back. Some of the same people come back.
I love it. And the gig that we was on, where the owner, the owner has the brother, I guess, in Vegas or whatever. Man, she was loving it, man. I like it when, especially the venue owners are, impressed and like, man, okay.
And they do good when you're good when they call you back. Say, hey, brother, you guys gonna do another show? Yeah, you want it? Hell yeah. Hey, that one tall black guy is he coming? Like,
what's that? Which one? I'll try to find one. Let me see.
Oh no, I tell him, I said, that's stereotyping. Tall black guy. I mean, this ain't the damn NBA. We're telling jokes, buddy. I don't know.
Oh, threw a rock, found one.
Yeah, this one do? Yeah. So one of them described me one time. Well, he's from Kansas City. Okay. Yeah. That makes it even harder.
That sounds like I'll be on the road and people be like, "Oh, you're from Kansas City. Do you know any Johnsons?" And you'd be like, "Oh, the Johnsons. Yes, I know." Or do they be like, Ricky? He lives in Kansas City. Sure.
A popular white man named Ricky. Yeah.
I got a cousin Kitty in California. It's like, "Oh, you from California? I got a cousin in California. His name is Kitty. You know him?" Sure.
Yeah. I got some people checking in. Thank you guys for checking in. Julie says she's laughing when I said show whore. That's funny. She said no one is forcing them to listen to you. That's right. No one forces them to. They come, to adult show. They need to understand it's an adult show. You're going to hear adult content. Now, none of us get racist, and none of us get real raunchy. Richard's a little he close, okay, but he's not raunchy either.
But it's not any jokes that any of us told hasn't been a hateful thing or try to get somebody to side with us or our politics or whatever. There's nothing like that at all. We're not on a soapbox saying you guys should be yeah. We just like we having fun. We just like having fun. And
you know, and what we believe in, there's no celebrity off limits. Okay, I don't care if you're Bill Cosby or Charlie Sheen. Right. I'm going to pick on both of you. If your dumb ass gets in trouble and you have a dumb moment, it might be a dumb moment. I'm going to reflect upon that dumb moment a little bit to get me a laugh. Okay,
I think it's our job too. It's our job to lighten the load.
You know, it's like the presidents. People want to argue about which president better. I don't care. I'm going to make fun of both of them. I imitate Donald Trump,
both of them the same.
I make fun of Joe Biden. So hey, you know what? Suck it.
I thought okay. You might want to be careful with Joe Biden because he looked like he has came back from the dead many of times.
he'd be put back there. But,
so he looked like he knows somebody on the other side. You might be careful with him. That dude.
So what you're saying is he's got a guy.
He has to have a guy. You cannot tell me he doesn't look like death every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a little bit close, you know.
I sure wish Death would talk because I could understand Death better, you know, what he said. My God. Julie says, she would make a very good comedian. Oh, that's not true, Julie. We've got guys that do a lot of anger comedy. It's not really funny. It's funny because they're mad and they're kicking things. And it's funny because they're so damn mad about it. You know, it's hilarious. Oh, Dean Cerny checked in.
Like a Sam Kinison. Just angry. You know,
that. What's that Italian guy? Or he might be Jewish. Older fella, Joe Black. Joe Black. He does a lot of anger comedy. He gets up there and just bitches about everything and mad. You know, mad. You know, but it's kind of that's kind of funny. Like, man, my dick's only 4 inches. I sure wish it was 7. Well, that's your problem, buddy. I mean, you know, but the way he's mad about it, you know, and it's you know that's not our style of comedy, but you know he's made more money than I have, so I guess whatever.
You got some people that do the dark thing, you know, that they're real morbid. You know, you have them type of folks. I mean, different stroke. That's why I said it's their artwork. You know, the right. Stage is their art. So.
Julie said, even the other side don't like him. They returned him. Even that side, they returned him. He get down there. Yeah, hey, trade value. What's the trade value? Free agents? Anybody? I'll take a bench player. But this guy, you know, he's the only white guy that gets. I mean, he's not even. You know, like when you pick a basketball team and all you guys left that little scrawny white dude who can't play. But Joe's behind him.
It's like That's why That's why you gotta hate having the last pick sometimes, where it be like, hey, it's make the teams even. He got to be on your team. Man, come on. Yeah. Come on.
You know what? No, keep him. I'll take Slobber and Charlie. Charlie Slobbers, come here. Can you play? You know where the ball is? Good. I'll take him. Just stand over there, Charlie. That's all I need you.
That's how they did my cousin. My cousin was like that. He was that guy where he was always the last. I was younger. I'm like 5, 6 years younger, and I'm getting picked before him. They like, come on. Just stand over there, like stand out the way. Don't touch anything. If the ball comes your way, we'll get it. Just let it go. We'll get it. Just get in front of it and block it or something. Block it with your body. Don't even try to worry about it. Just you know, it's just one of them guys.
And go ahead and put your hands up too.
You be playing kickball. It's like just block it with your body.
Yeah. Some of them guys are stronger than hell, though. I mean, you don't want some of the people you don't want to mess with because they're strong. They got that strength, you know. Julie said Biden wouldn't make a good boomerang.
What?
Julie, our listener, said Biden would make a good boomerang.
Yeah, because he keep coming back from the damn dead, don't he?
He make a good boomerang.
You know what I like? I like it because being like in small towns or different parts of the country, people always ask. They want to know what you know. They assume my politics, and I get a laugh every time. And you know me, redneck. And when I tell them, they get shocked, like, "Oh my God, are you like?" There, it's not just a one way. I'm not a. They think if you vote one way, then you're automatically that. That's what party you represent. I'm like, I don't represent any party.
No, I'm me.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, and being Native American, we don't like Democrats because some of the stuff they do. And I think a lot of Republicans are pussies. So I just, what if you help me out and you're good, I'll vote for you. If not, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, the hell with it. I mean, that's what it is. I wish we
got
get
some people checking. Yeah, you and me both. We got some people checking in here. DJ King Mo, Redneck, you're looking like a whole ice cream sandwich sitting there. Don't tell Roy I said that. Man, look at it right. I'm not an ice cream sandwich. I'm an orange push-up. Okay, I look like a damn orange push-up sitting there, man. But, thanks for joining, DJ King Mo. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Glad to have you here. Welcome to WO Radio. We got Tai Fu Panda with us today, and he's gonna stay as long as he can, or he might do the whole 2 hours. I don't know. It's up to him, but whatever. But we got to talk about the president.
I work.
Thanks to yeah. but thanks to Julie, we brought the president. So I want to play a clip for everybody, and I want you to watch it all the way to the end, okay? Because I've seen something on the news. He's only been president almost a year now, okay? And he's
that one time where he lied. The one time where he lied. Oh no, not that time. Not today. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought it was.
He's the most made up. He's the most made fun of president. And the same amount of months as Trump, they've already made fun of Biden more. And this is classic. Whoever did this should get an Academy Award. Here's a video I want you all.
But as the science makes clear, if you're fully vaccinated, you're highly protected from severe illness, even if you get COVID-19. We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
Colonel, I have just one more question before I call Airman O'Malley and Airman Rodriguez. If you gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, and your orders are always followed, then why would Santiago be in danger? Why would it be necessary to transfer him off the base?
Santiago was a substandard Marine. He was being transferred.
That's not what you said. You said he was being transferred because he was in grave danger.
That's correct.
You said he was in danger. I said grave danger. You said, is there any
recall what I said.
I can have the court reporter read back to you.
I know what I said. I don't have to have it read back to me like I'm...
Why the two orders? Colonel?
You snotty little bastard.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask for a recess.
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge.
The court will wait for an answer.
If Lieutenant Kendrick gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why did he have to be transferred? Colonel, Lieutenant Kendrick ordered the code red, didn't he? Because that's what you told Lieutenant Kendrick to do.
Object!
And when it went bad, you cut these guys loose!
Your Honor!
You had markers inside a phony transfer!
Your Honor!
You doctored the logbook!
Damn it, Captain!
You coerced the doctor!
Consider yourself in contempt!
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
That was just the one time that he had a mix-up. That was the one time that day that he had a mix-up. You're allowed, so many lies per day. That's all. He's just using his card.
What's the quota? What's the quota? Because I need to know what the quota is.
See, y'all going by. See, that's what's wrong with you damn Republicans and all you other people. I tell you, Redneck, listen. Hell, the man, y'all looking at, he's allowed a lie a day. Y'all judging this man by weeks and months. You got, listen, tomorrow's a new day. Move on. You guys are still on old shit. Golly, the man told his lie for the day. Now, have you ever lied? Have you ever stretched the truth? Right? You have, haven't you?
I'm a comedian.
If you've
yes.
definitely stretched the truth. Then if you've lied, why can't the president, who's supposed to be looking out for us, get a pass too?
I'm gonna do my invitation of Biden for you. Get vaccinated. That's all I got. Man, I mean, he didn't know what to say. We got some people checking in, some new people. Appreciate you all checking in, man. Paula, and I hope the hell I don't say your name wrong. Oh, no, it's not Paula. My ignorant ass. Paula Oppenheimer. I think I stuck it. She'll tell
that
me if I'm
sounds
wrong.
like Paula. That name is a great name. It sounds like you can bake goods. Like I can bake really good.
Sound like she'll kick somebody's ass too. It sounds like to me.
Oppenheimer, cakes and cookies and pies. I'd eat that. That sounds sweet.
I'm gonna put something she just set up on the board here. Can you read that, Ty? We should hire 3 or 4 colored ministers. We don't want the word to get out. We want to exterminate Negro population. Margaret Sanger. I don't know who Margaret is, but obviously Margaret's stupid. Okay, she's ignorant. Hillary Clinton, I admire Margaret Sanger. Oh, so Hillary admires. Okay, nah, well, she did. Polo, you done said everything you need to say right there. I mean, you said Hillary admired her. That's all. I don't even need to read the rest of it. But
that's terrible. That's terrible that they're still saying colored. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, why are they covering up for? That's not the word they want to use. You know that's not the word they want to use. Why are they faking the funk? Why are they doing it that way for? Because you coloreds and you no, what do you say? Oh, you blacks and you Hispanics are too stupid to run a computer, right? That's what the president said. You blacks and Latinos can't run a computer. You're too stupid.
Did you see what she just put on here? Julie, his lie quota is higher than his depends quota.
I'm glad y'all joining in, man. Appreciate you, all the new viewers. We appreciate it a great deal.
I guess then we would actually be the depends as Americans because we catching all the shit, ain't we?
Yeah, and how much longer? How much longer?
You know what? It's going to be much longer until all of us have even if you take out me and your friendship,
right?
If you know what I'm saying, just our codependency and to be able to just be together. If you just had that as a people, I think we can get a lot more shit done, and I think we'll be a lot more happier. We still gonna have assholes. We still gonna have problems. We're still gonna have murder. We're still gonna have thieves. We're still gonna have people trying to scam. Those things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just accepted of that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because we're all human beings. But until we come together as a big group, as a whole, like those other countries, when they start tearing shit up, when they're frustrated with their government or whatever, that's when they're tired. And then their government does what? Oh my God, we're gonna have to start giving them bagels on Sundays again or whatever they're fighting for. We don't do that. We're pissed. We're pissed off for like 30 minutes and then we back to the same old grind. Like looking at our president now, you know what I'm saying? You have video clear evidence of him saying one thing, and then now he's in the presidency on that same exact question, flip a whole different answer. Like if you look at the Kamala Harris when she was running, she was like, we're gonna tackle systematic racism and all this other stuff, right? And then when she gets into the office, it's like, nope, doesn't exist. Don't know what you're talking about. No. We just need to come together. That was a misunderstanding. They run on one thing and then change it when they get in the office, and we fall for it.
We do. And now what's going on now? And you and I have already knew this, and a lot of other people and a lot of our viewers have knew the same thing. But they lie so much, and it's getting out of control. All the lies they tell, not just coming out of the presidency, but I'm talking about Congress altogether.
Oh yeah,
all the lies, like this big thing they said about them cowboys down there whipping the Haitians. You got Haitians said, no, he didn't whip me. The Haitians told him, no, they didn't. No, we got you on video, him hitting you with he said, no, he didn't hit me with that. He grabbed me by the shirt, but he didn't hit me. And they're telling they didn't. But you got Maxine, Hillary's interracial twin sister down there, Maxine Waters, and saying, oh, I'm appalled by our administration. Well, I'm appalled by your administration too. Just so clear, lady. All right, I agree with you on that. But and they lie about it. Don't they think we ain't got eyes? We can see the same shit they see, right? It's amazing how they can watch a video and see different things all the time. And let's go the other way. You and I have experienced. Well, I don't know if you have, but not. But you tell us if you have. But I've experienced a lot of police brutality growing up. And of course, you know me. So
yeah. Yes, I have.
No wonder I've had some of some of the things you heard about me. But anyway, I've had a lot of police brutality. Okay, so if they watch the video, okay, they see it different than what I see when I'm in the damn video, living that experience. Okay, but now they do it, so they side with the crooks. On the other hand, now they're taking a video that doesn't show what they say it shows, and they're making people crooks. I don't, let's go to the video. Yeah. Let's go to the video. But then what good it does you because nobody else agrees with you.
It supports the narrative, though. You gotta think. They know, the powers that be know that we're idiots as a whole. That's just what it is. We're very naive. Look at hold
on, man. Are we naive, or are we just? A lot of people are just like we're sad because we don't think there's anything we can do. There's nothing besides going in and shooting them up, which I don't recommend that going in there and shooting.
That would be a part of our naiveness, because we don't be like, hey, you know what? I'm tired. Like I tell my other black brethren, I be telling them, I say, look, as being, with police brutality and what's happening with blacks and everything else, we're not tired yet. Because if we was really tired, like the George Floyd thing, you would have rushed that cop. Man, get your damn knee up off of this guy. You know what I'm saying?
I would have, yeah.
But you're in fear so much of being arrested or losing. We're not ready to say, fuck all this. I'm ready to run into the fire, because I'd rather be dead, you know what I'm saying, than to be alive and what's that saying, right? I'd rather die on my feet than on my knees.
Right. Well, here's another thing. Guys like you and me who have intestinal fortitude would do something like that. Here's the thing. Let's just say, let's take a guy named Jeff, okay? Because this is actually partially true. The names ain't. I seen Jeff over here. He was on a cop. He was bad-mouthing the cop. He grabbed the cop by the shirt and spun the cop around. The cop maced him. They fought. He took him down. 3 more cops come up. He was fighting the cops, okay? They broke Jeff's arm, cuffing him up.
Wow.
You had people that seen it, right? Blame the cops. At what point do we stand up and say, you know what, Jeff, you're an idiot. You fucked up, Jeff. Jeff,
yeah. Well, see, we don't.
But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Majority of people are siding with the criminal when he's dead wrong, right? When he's dead wrong, and not standing up and say, you know what, doofus, you're wrong.
Well, that's because our minds is already set up like, okay, we take like a lot of the cops beating up blacks and everything like this. So when it happens in like a white person's backyard and it happens to him, they're already thinking the cop is wrong because they are like, you know what I'm saying? Well, they do this to the blacks or whatever, or so we already ready to say, hey, that cop is wrong. This cop is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Versus looking at the actual situation. You know what I'm saying? We don't look at the situation. We look at the broad spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Because I have family members that are police officers, in California, here in Kansas City. And I know they're not bad cops. You know, they don't get in there. They don't have the power thing. And I'm like, so, but you know, you'll have something to just be like, oh, I bet you beat somebody today, or you did this today because you got that uniform on. That's because we don't research too. We don't research as Americans.
That's right.
Whatever the TV tell us, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, they said marijuana is making Latinos and blacks stronger and go crazy. You know, reefer madness. So now remember, weed was dope. Oh my God, they're smoking dope back there. They're getting high. But now that the government's saying it's okay, oh man, he has a respectful business. But that could have been that way had y'all not let the government shape your norms and beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And the TV is worse.
Unfortunately, it is. And here's another thing about doing research. You hit on this a while ago. Some things you can't reach. Like, for example, if you go to Google and Google something on Google anymore, hey, man, a lot of times you're not getting the right information. A lot of times you're not. Yeah. And one guy, Chuck Norris, for example, proved it one time. We went on information and Googled Chuck Norris. He Googled himself was what happened. Okay. It said he did this, this, and this, and this, and this. He wrote back and said, no, I didn't. They said, yes, you did. He goes, well, I don't know what I did. Okay. I don't know what I did.
You're suffering from dementia.
Right. You know, and, well, I think Chuck Norris kicked dementia's ass, but
what's that?
But he wrote him in there like, when you did that, he goes, no, I didn't. I did not do that. So just because it's on Google doesn't mean it's proper research. And there's places out there like Newsmax, for example, sometimes gives bullshit news. There's all kind of other news outlets out there that suck. So it's hard to do your research anymore. And then, you figure, okay, well, I'll watch the local news. It's all biased. Okay. So
people don't realize get your research. Local news is a show. It is a show. It is ratings thing, period. Because with the murder of my son, they gave like 3 different stories. And it's like, no, they was like, he got killed because he was gay. He was like, no, he got killed because he was on the bus stop waiting for a bus. It's like, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But the ratings made it sound, good, especially when they put out there that like, oh, he was killed because he was gay or whatever. And it was like, no, he wasn't even coming from a gay club or not. He was coming from a straight club with his buddies. You know what I'm saying? And somebody else had something going on and he was caught in a crossfire. But it was like the things that y'all putting out there, don't do that, to make it look like, oh, it's this hateful thing. No, they didn't want to talk.
Right. And a lot of things that what they say, but I've heard it on the news before. I've seen somebody get hit in the crossfire. They, well, that's in the Black Entertainment Network. No wonder. No. What if that black guy had no beef at all? Let's say, oh my God, there's a black guy out there can't fight. Okay, he don't want no trouble. He was just going home. And he gets shot in the leg. How's that? Because he was in a black neighborhood. He's partying with his people. That's the people he relates with. I mean, what the hell? It's like me get with the rednecks and going 4-wheel driving, and when somebody starts shooting, well, that's the rednecks. No, it's just an accident. It's just an accident, man.
And see, the black community, the only really community where they say black on black crime, they don't say that with any other race. And it's like you kill who you live around. We're not sitting here talking about, the Latinos down there in Mexico need to stop killing each other. That Latino crime is just crazy. It's getting out of hand. No, it's just you kill who you live around. I mean, that's just really what it is.
Chris Rock said, how to stop that? Move the fuck away. Get some new people. Surround yourself with new people. And if Chris Rock said it, hey.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, you got to do something different.
Yeah,
man,
it is. Guys, thanks for joining us here today. We're here with Tai Fu Panda, comic extraordinaire, one of my real good friends. I met Tai Fu years back through a mutual friend of ours, or a mutual acquaintance of ours, Jeff Onyx, and I liked him ever since I met him. Good dude.
You've been good.
He's met my wife and my family. He's met some of my boys, some of my sons. I think a couple of my daughters he's met. So he's a good dude. He just like a brother to me. We proved the stereotype that they say rednecks and blacks can't get along. I got news for you. We're disproving that stereotype, and we don't always agree. There's things that Tai Fu and I don't always agree on. But
I love it. That's what it's about. I always tell young cats, man, even in our community, with the other comics and young comics, I'm like, I said, listen, I said, they'd be like, oh, this is my buddy, this is my friend. I'd be like, okay, disagree with something. Then tell me if y'all friends.
right.
Because a lot of people don't know until they're first, oh, you don't think the way I think? Oh, you're an asshole. You're this and
You
and
know
I see them fighting all the time. Just because they don't agree with each other.
Absolutely. You know how many times me and Justin Snodgrass wanted to fight? Okay. A lot of times. But him and I are like brothers, man. I mean, there's nothing I won't do for him and he won't do for me. We could be out of gas in our car and we'll try to drive to each other if there's a problem. So yeah. Just because it's easy to have a friend, a yes friend. I don't want some friend, whatever you say, whatever you say. No, I want somebody to say, brother, I'll do it with you. But understand, this is what's going to happen when we get caught. Okay. That's a true friend. And we don't treat people as doormats either. And Tai Fu has been all over, and Tai Fu's been over the United States. He's a show whore too. He's been everywhere. He like Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
Yeah. I am, man. That stage is it's like crack cocaine.
Oh, that's addictive. I went a long spree without being on stage. I got depressed, man. I didn't think I was funny anymore, not worth it, And as soon as I got back on stage, got that mic in my hand, it's like Popeye spinach. You know what I'm saying? You just rejuvenate.
Yeah.
And now the train is rolling again. We're ready to go. But let's talk about a little more of a somber subject here. I've been watching the news. I'm sure you have too, of that girl that was killed by her boyfriend, Gabby. They found her body and identified her, and they're looking for this guy. Okay, obviously he needs to be found. If he did it, now granted he ain't been charged with nothing yet, but if he did do it, then they need to catch his ass. Right? Here's the problem I got with this. The police had those two pulled over, all right, and separated from one night. They got 3 reports. 3 different men reported seeing him slapping her around. Now, I know what you and I are taught in every situation. There's 5 good minutes of comedy. Right? There's no 5 good minutes here. To me, I'm pissed off because if 3 men seen this boy smacking around, then 3 men didn't stomp his ass. They didn't stomp the living shit out of him. I mean, and I know people say people got mind their own business. No, damn it.
No, that's beyond the mind own business thing. You know what? I don't know what is going on. I think though, on the other side of that, it is that now us as men are in a position where if we kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, if it's like if I pull a chair out for a woman, I'm being an asshole to women right all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I can pull it out? You know what I'm saying? So maybe they thinking, hey, maybe she's like waiting to get a couple of more punches in before she turns it on and just breaks his neck or something. I don't know, but it's so hard. You know what I'm saying? I think for a man today, when we're in the Me Too era, I get it. About abuse and everything else because I grew up in an abusive home. But it's like if these men go here and jump in and say, hey, I think it's that fear that they're the ones that's going to be prosecuted. Now me personally, I've had it happen. One of my brothers, his ex-wife, he found out that she was messing with a cousin. But but he slammed her down. He's about to I said, hey, look, I don't care what she did. I don't care what she did, but you're not going to do that in front of me. And I'm in his house. You know what I'm saying? Take me and drop me off. You go back and do whatever I don't, want to get into that mess, but you're not going to do that in front of me. But that's just the old school upbringing that I have, you know what I'm saying? But because of seeing that, growing up, seeing my dad, put his hands on my mom, on my stepmother and everything else. So it's in me to be like, no, you're not going to do this in front of me, period. But
right.
We don't really have those. We don't have guys like that no more, though, Redneck.
And we don't. And guys like us are getting older. You know what I'm saying? And I was in a situation like this, 30 some years ago. I got a couple of uncles who are two of the baddest men on ever walked the planet. Okay. And I was with one, and we happened to go to Walmart. And this guy was like 6 foot. And he was just beating this woman senseless right out in the parking lot. Everybody was standing there hollering at him, but nobody did nothing. He was like I said, 6 foot, probably 220. She was 5'4", $112 maybe. Okay, just whooping her ass. My uncle went up and knocked his ass out. Okay, laid him on the ground. She jumped on my uncle's back. Okay, turned on him. He threw her off. The cops came. They arrested my uncle. We go to court, and we finally got a judge that agreed with us. I almost stroked out. He goes, well, where's the guy that was beating a woman? Cop's like, well, we didn't get him. So you arrest the guy that saved a woman, but you didn't arrest the guy that assaulted a woman? He goes, no, I'm not throwing these two guys in jail. Get them the hell out of here. We left so fast, our shadow was looking for us. Okay, we were getting the hell out of there. But at least we had a judge that had some nuts. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this guy right here, I'll show you the picture of this guy again. He's 5'8", 160 pounds. I take shits bigger than him. Okay. Now, of course, I don't beat up on a skinny woman either, a little woman, but I take shits bigger than this guy. Me, I'm a little different than what you said. I'd have went to jail if I seen it, because I would have busted his ass. Now, I got itch. I always want to fight anyway. That'd have been a perfect opportunity for me.
Yeah, your anger would have took over.
Yeah,
your anger would
apply my trade. Yeah, could introduce him a little MMA, street MMA. You see how he like.
But that's what I'm saying. We not those guys anymore. Those guys are leaving us. But I think I put the pressure on us, though. It's up to us to start teaching them, though. It's up to us to start teaching young men how to treat women. And I think women need to stop, first of all, saying, hey, I'm the mama and the daddy or whatever. No, you're not. You never will be. You can teach that young man how he should treat a woman, you know what I'm saying, or how a woman should be treated, you know what I'm saying, but you can't teach him how to be a man. It's something that, that I believe only we can do, you know what I'm saying? And we have to start teaching these young men like, hey, look, put your beard down and go walk over there and say, hey, you're not about to put your hands on this lady. I don't know what y'all arguing about. I don't know, but I'm not about to see somebody, beat on somebody in front of me, and just carry on about my day. That's stupid.
It is. Now, not only would you, because I know you quite well. I think I could say this to you. You would walk up and intervene. If he hits you, then all bets are off. Okay.
Then now there's a problem between me and him.
Yeah, you're a trained martial artist just like I am anyway. He fuck around, lay around. Okay, that's gonna be your fuck around, exactly. Lay around. But you separate them, they go outside. I think you would actually call the police too, because if he was gonna hit her in there when he's away from you, he'd hit her again.
Oh yeah.
I think you would call and get her some help.
Definitely.
A lot of men wouldn't do that. And now, are you the type of man who would defend your wife to your family? I mean, like direct family, brothers, dads, sisters. Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, I'm the same way.
My household,
I'll snatch one of them.
My household is my household. I haven't spoken to my brother, my older brother, in 7 years now, 8 years, because he threatened my children. My children's my household. We can never be cool, because those are my children, So anybody outside of my household threatens my home. I don't care if it's a brother or a auntie or whoever, it doesn't matter. You're not going to threaten my home, what I build, what I have to go home to. You're not going to do that.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Julie says, Well, if I left it to my son's father to teach him anything, they'd all be in jail. So she disagrees. Well, what Tai Fu's trying to say is there's men out there who need to step the hell up and teach your sons how to be productive men. Because, when you're having women, and I'm going to say this, and I don't mean it disrespectfully, but I only know one way to say it. Some of the problems we got today is because you got women raising men, okay? Women raising men instead of men raising men and women raising the women. Women got to do a double role. They got to be the mother and the father, okay? And some of them do quite well. Some of them do quite well. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm saying that's just in them. That's just in them. Like Julie just said, if she would have left it up to her father, I'm not saying that all men can teach kids the right way, period. I'm not saying that.
Right.
Miss Julie said, don't say that. Don't think I'm saying that. I'm just saying there are certain things in a man. Like I had custody of my daughters and everything. I can teach them, you know what I'm saying, how a man's supposed to love them. But I can never teach them how to be a woman because I'm not. How can I tell somebody how to be, this is how you smoke. This is how you do this, that, and the other. And I don't smoke or something like that. I can't tell you that. So how can I teach you something that I'm not? You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's not about, I think we get crossed up in, like being human beings. Like you can teach them how to be a great human being, this, that, and the other. Because Julie said if she would have left it up to her kid's father, they would have been in jail somewhere. That's because his teachings weren't the right one. It's a lot of people that teach martial arts and boxing and everything else, and people still get knocked the hell out because they don't have the fundamentals right because of the way they've been taught, But at the same time, what'd she say? I raised three of them.
She said she raised three of her four sons. They all turned out good. My youngest has a different father, and he raised him well, drug him up, and he still has been in a heap of trouble. Yeah, and like what you said, there's strong women who have done quite well raising them up.
Yes.
But the problem is a lot of problems is men used to think, when I was coming up, men used to have the victim mentality. Okay, if they got a woman pregnant, they would think they were the victim. Man, she's gonna give me a kid. No, dude. It wasn't her. It was both of you. Okay, both of you played the game. Both of you played house, and now you have a kid at that house. But a lot of men thought, "Oh man, I'm a victim. No, brother. That's ain't
But
new."
Let me be the devil's advocate, though, Redneck. On the other side of that, the man is the victim because he's subjected to whatever that woman wants to do, right? What if he says, okay, we both laid down, right? And we made a kid. We both laid down. And I say, hey, I'm happy. I want to have this kid. It's my body. I don't want to have a kid. I'm subjected to whatever she says. And guess what? If I say, hey, or what if she poked holes in my condom or something like that, right? Now she's pregnant. She wants a kid. I don't want a kid. Guess what? I'm still subject to pay for that kid, right? Mm-hmm. I'm still subject to pay for him. And then also I'm the victim because that woman can go get welfare and everything else, right? For this kid. Guess who has to pay that back? Daddy. Not only do I have to pay child support, but I got to pay back what taxpayers has paid for you. They paid for your half of the fund, so I have to pay for both our fund now. I have to pay my half, and I have to pay your half. You know what I'm saying?
The counter to that would be this. That's after she's pregnant. Before she was pregnant, you both played the game. You both got 50% of that responsibility. So the man can't come and say, man, I'm a victim. I got a baby. Hey, you're in there throwing it down, brother. I understand. I throw it down too. But when you're throwing it down, you're 50-50. Afterwards, and that's why you want to, if you're going to get a mate, you better get a good mate. Okay.
You better
watch who you don't get some crazy ass. That's right. Don't get some crazy ass woman who just wants babies just to supplement her income and don't want to work. And she's crazy in hell and tells you what you're going to do with your baby. Okay. I've been through some stuff like that. My first wife was gone. Check the fuck out. Check the fuck out. Okay.
Watch who you have children with. But hey, accidents happen. Accidents happen.
Here you go, Tom's World. Hey, Tom, this is Tom's World. Brother, thank you for tuning back in. Missed you. Haven't seen you around a while. He said, while my son's mom and I have been broke up since before he was 1, okay, I always been proud of him and big part of his life. He is now 25. Well, there you go, brother. There you go.
Let me tell you something, Redneck, where kind of going back a little bit to I think her name was Julie or whatever. Right here, yeah. The thing is, I get you, Julie. Hey, men go through it all the time. My daughter's mom owes me $77,000 in back child support. Now, guess what? If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be under the jail right now. But if that was me that owed,
see, there you go. There you go again. You know, now if you do something, you're the big mean black guy who didn't want to pay child support, was mad about it. When that's not the case. You're paying your child support. It just wasn't going for what it was supposed to go for.
Exactly. And he messed it up. But I was going to make reference to what you said, Julie, about, like if you would have left it up to that other guy, the kid's father, they probably the one is doing bad or in jail or whatever, stealing the shit or whatever. But guess what? Me and my brother, we was raised in the same home, right? But he'll put his hands on a woman in a minute. Right, I don't rock like that. I don't even argue in my house. I don't even argue, and my lady tell you, she said, hey, look, she threw a pillow at me. I said, I'm out. She's a pillow, really? I don't get down like that. I don't, what I'm saying? So and then that also let her know about my character, how I am, that I don't put my hands on women, you know what I'm saying? But my brother did. So we was raised in the same household. So that just has something to do with that person's character. I don't care how much. It does. How much
you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot too, because growing up, I was the same with you. Growing up, I seen my stepdad, and I shouldn't say this, but I hate that man's ever loving guts. And if you get a fight in heaven, I'm whipping his ass when I get there. Okay, I don't know if Jesus lets you fight up here, but I'm whipping his ass when I get there. But he used to beat my mom around and beat all of his kids around, and he didn't do anything about the sexual molestations that was going on. He didn't do nothing. He was a worthless person. And I had all I could take of him and beat his ass, right? Well, my brother kind of acted like him. My brother we had a different dad, same mom, but he kind of acted like him. I seen it. I didn't want to treat my wife like that. Okay, I didn't want to treat the mother of my kid like that. I just didn't. That was not in me to do. Him, on the other hand, he'd bring in other women around, and he was just a filthy pig, and he'd beat women and smack them around. Grew up in the same household. See, I learned it's a learned behavior. He learned to do that. I learned not to do that. I learned I didn't want to do that. And I went to the Marine Corps too. And that helped me out going into the Marine Corps. Okay. The Marine Corps really tuned my ass up quite a bit. And it took me from drinking and fighting as a teenager. And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, think about it. You're a product of your environment, good or bad. Nobody raises a crackhead. So you be like, like I was in an upper middle class family, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, it was like my brother started doing drugs a little bit and everything else. That wasn't how he was raised. So that's something in him, his character, what appeals to him. We can raise our children. We don't never raise them and be like, you should like this certain woman. You should love this. You love, you grow into whoever you're attracted to, right? So whatever attracts you is going to happen. So, Julie, it's one of them things like you can't blame yourself or blame the father either for him stealing or whatever. He knows the difference between good and bad. He knows between right and wrong. He makes that choice because it appeals to him. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an Oliver Twist thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Teaching him how to steal and panhandle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just
now my mom did teach me that stuff. How to pirate electricity when I was a kid, pull the knobs off, steal electricity. I knew how to do all that. I didn't want to do all that. I'm convinced it's because of my mother. They put the magnetic strips on clothes because my mom used to switch tags. All right, I'm going to get a she's going to get a Gucci handbag for $4.
That only cost you $4? That only cost you $4. That's right. It was on sale, bitch.
Yeah, and not only would she steal that one, she'd have 2 more inside that one. So she, she steal 3 of them.
I didn't see that in the dollar bin, huh? I must have overlooked that bag. Well, you better get you some glasses, bitch, because this that's an $8,000 purse, and you got it for $4. You better start paying attention. You step right over this thing. And it came with some glasses, and it came with some other handbags, and it came with a shirt. Man.
You need some shoes too, man? Why don't you go get some shoes at it too, back there? They're probably $4 as well. Go ahead, go get some shoes.
I'm looking at Julie. I'm loving her comments, bro. She's a great
reviewer.
And Julie, you know what? My dad. I mean, my mom was like 0-42 when she was with my dad. Her record is terrible, but I didn't like that. I seen the hurt on my mom's face. So, and then and the crazy thing is, my dad told me, don't put your hands on girls and stuff like this. Yeah, ain't that crazy? And my poodle was a girl. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come here, Dad. What?
I didn't smoke weed until I turned 40. I didn't smoke any weed until my dad. Hey,
I still don't smoke
it.
No.
It just
I still don't smoke it.
Appeal to you.
Yeah. No, I don't smoke now. You know me. I'll drink. Okay. I mean, I'll drink about anything.
I'll drink too. I'm with the drinking.
By God, hey. We're going to cover something else real quick. That was a pretty good spirited topic. I want you are an educated individual, and I want you to explain something to me. I'm going to show you something. This is part of President Biden's new economic package. Okay.
Oh, God.
And I want you to explain something to me. Right here, $3 billion for tree equity.
I think
what the fuck is tree equity? So one tree didn't get along. One tree not got the right bark, so you got to go put bark on this other tree to make them equal. I mean, one walnut looks better than the oak, and so the oak's pissed off. And
when I see that, when I see that, I look at it like, oh, that's how they putting some money in their pocket. They probably got it to where they're gonna do some things for the environment. You know what I'm saying? You got it's almost like you got a cousin that comes over on an insurance claim. You know what I'm saying? Like, the job is only gonna be a 10 grand job, but I'm gonna write it up for 30 grand so we can all walk away with some money. You're getting your shit fixed for free and putting money in your pocket at the same time.
Guys, if you're enjoying the show, hit the like, share button. If you're enjoying the show out, got Tai Fu Panda on there. Here's another one for you. Okay, $5 million for electronic voting for union elections. What about our election? Do we got to be a union before we can have special elections? I mean,
that's unimportant.
I don't. That's dumb to me. Okay, here's a methane fee for certain gas industries. $75 million for methane fee. That's a hell of a fucking fee.
Man, hey, that's a hell of that.
What the hell? And one more I want to show you. $25 million for anti-discrimination training for health sector.
Where I be wondering where are they getting the estimates? I want to see I want them to do it I want them to do it like a car being hit or something. Like, I need to see 3 estimates before you say it costs it.
I want it broke down. I want statements from doctors. I want statements from bloggers if it comes to trees.
Exactly.
Hey, I want a tree or two to tell me what's the problem. The tree can come in and tell me what the problem is. I'm native. I can talk to the tree. Tell me what the problem is, tree. Well, you're not equity. We're not equal. What's going on?
Let me get 3 environmentalists. Don't just say it's going to be this much. We need to get some.
And then anti-discrimination training for the health sector. Doesn't the health sector already have discrimination training? What about training for? Okay, what about our training for comedians? I could use a couple million to train me how to be.
That's therapy.
Discrimination.
That's therapy.
Yeah, what?
That is
I mean,
therapy.
come on. That's some of the money that's going in this $3 trillion package that this administration. I'll be nice.
Just like you said earlier.
Wants to pass.
Just like we talked about earlier, though, the government shaping our norms and beliefs to where they like, you know what, you know what? That's right. We need anti-discrimination. We need to teach people to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do my job and just help you, not because of your race or anything else or this, that, and the other. You know, I am a nurse and I'm supposed to do these things, but I need somebody to train me to actually help you because you're a human being. Shit like that.
Got more training. It doesn't. She's probably got more training than we got. She could probably train a trainer. Okay, nurses ain't dumb. Nurses they got high IQs. They're not retarded. They're not stupid people. Okay, I don't. Wow, it's true equity though.
There is some hardcore implanting probably going on, Tom's world, but hey, I'll tell you what. I don't know if it's 2 billion's worth. How much is seeds these days?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. How much are CZs? My God. Methane-free Taco Bell fart tax.
Hey,
Taco Bell fart tax.
Yeah, bottle up some of these farts. You know what I'm saying? Take some plastic bags. Julie?
What's her name up there? No. AOC. Yeah, the fart queen. Yeah, she knows all about that farts. Yeah.
The fart queen.
She can train you. Yeah.
Hey, look. No, these women can train us. These women, because women are secret farters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Hey, to all my female listeners, I'm sorry. But y'all some nasty sons of bitches sometimes, okay? I ain't going to sugarcoat this. I mean, my wife would knock a buzzard off a gut wagon, okay?
Oh, God.
Now, she don't do it as often as I do. I'll give her that. When I do it, I've closed down businesses when I do it, okay? But she'll do it in the middle of the night with your mouth open. You get up gagging. I swear to God, I'm not into domestic violence. But in the middle of the night, the thought it comes across your mind. Okay,
I know
shit.
I know how the donkey punch was invented.
Right. You know why? Yeah. I mean, listen. It's sometimes my mouth be open. She farts. I want to just do the Hogan leg drop. Just get up on top of the bed and drop a Hogan leg drop on her. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. And it is a fact that women's flatulence is worse than men's.
Man, I wouldn't dispute that. I mean, I know I smell like I'm dead a lot, but when she does, I'm telling you, she farted one time. I thought Christ came back. I looked to the sky. I was like,
"Is that
Great Spirit, take me home? Please, Great Spirit, take me home now."
I should not be smelling fire and brimstone in the middle of the day. What the hell? They like ninjas, Tom. They like ninjas when they fart. And like you said, Redneck, you're right. Women don't like to claim their nastiness. They have the nastiest restroom in the bar, which is why they don't sit on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? They go to the bathroom in groups because they in there farting.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you an adult story. Okay, I was a prison guard for a long time. All right, and I was there talking about some of these men being nasty. This female lieutenant come over to me. She goes, "Nah, man, you men ain't nothing." I said, "What?" She goes, "I'm serious, man." And she worked at the women's prison and the men's prison. She come back and forth, right? She goes, "Let me tell you a story." And she said, "I know you can handle it because you're a grown man." Okay. She goes, "We do strip searches over there on the women. I was strip searching this woman out. She bent over, and a fly flew right in her cooter. That's how bad it was." I said, "What'd you do?" She said, "I told her, soap's free, bitch." That's what she told her. Soap's free, bitch. She says, "Sometimes after a woman's menstrual cycle, they smell so bad you gag. They don't want to strip. They don't want to strip them out. If I strip out and there's a string hanging down there, she don't strip them out all the way. Go ahead, whatever you got, it's yours. You got to buy me. You got to buy me." I'm thinking, no, sir. I'm thinking, no, sir. And then my wife,
is she clean?
My wife,
I'll be like, "Yep."
Yeah. Did she make it? Oh, she's good. Great. I don't care if she got if she can put a newsie up in that motherfucker and bring it in. I don't care if she's good. I ain't getting it. My wife's like, Oh, that's true, honey. Women smell worse than men. Oh, baby, my wife must take extra special care. And my wife smell good. Okay, like coconuts and just damn beautifulness. But
love is blind. Go ahead. Love is blind, and it also, but it don't block your nose.
No, it don't.
Love says something. Love is blind, but it doesn't block your nose.
Sir.
They are just terrible.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've been an MMA fighter. I've bench pressed over 300 pounds. I'm a rugged, tough man, right? I got one flaw. I got a very, very weak stomach. Okay. My wife thinks it's funny as hell when something's nasty and I'm over laying like a kid on the ground. Get away! Over half body.
How are you that big? You got a weak stomach.
Hey, it's because when I was 10 years old, I ate a caramel apple and I got on the octopus at Worlds of Fun. And I shut that motherfucker down. I puked all over it. Now and plus all the beer and alcohol I've drunk in my life, I think my stomach's turned because I smell something bad now. And I'm just like, I can't. I was changing my grandkids' diapers over there and had to have Vicks underneath my nose. And when I tell a joke on stage, that's a fact. That's true. The Vicks part is absolute fact. I had to put that underneath my nose to change them. Ooh, I don't understand it. God, he cheated me. He blessed me in a lot of areas, but that wasn't one of them.
It's just a little pool, brother.
No, listen, that shit's some like dead, decaying innards. Okay.
Hey,
innards
man,
died.
I love you, brother. I have to get some work done going on. Hold on, I like what Julie be saying though, right quick. She say, "Is that true, redneck Richie?" That's I'm reading
years ago that women were small menstrual periods in the walls of the
I can see
it.
You couldn't go in there and clean that or go be like, okay, this happened, and you had to go into her cell and get her out. Would you be able to do it?
I would go in there with a power washer, okay, first. Right? And I would blast that Clorox on that wall, okay? I ain't playing. Get that shit deep in the rock, in the crevice, and then get him out of there. But I was, before you go, I was involved. We had a 600-pound inmate. Or he was like 620 pounds. He died at the prison. Well, technically, they never died at the prison. They die on the way, or have a die in ambulance. But he died. They couldn't get him out of the room, okay? And at that time, I was I was 235 pounds, but I was extremely strong. And so me and another guard, they're like, "You two need to get him out of there." How long has he been? I said, first, how long has he been dead? They said, well, he's been dead about 10 hours. We need to start because he's fixing to stink, and I ain't gonna be able to help y'all. We'll go. We couldn't get him out of the door. We had to take shovels, right, and pry him half inch by half inch. We had to wiggle him out the door, to get him out there.
Oh, wow.
I had one of his legs over my shoulder, and had another big redneck had his legs over his shoulder, right, and then our brother Jamal, he about 6'2". He was big just like we were. He got up underneath the bottom part, and we were trying to get him, and he crushed all three of us. We went down to the ground. Finally, we got him out of there, and just as he got him out of there, his body fluids came out of him. His bowel relaxed and all that, and this came out of him. I was gone. I was gone.
You was done?
I was done. Yep. Out of here. See you. They said, "King, you did a great job, brother." Yeah, fuck you. Kiss my ass. I'm getting tomorrow. I said I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm getting a 4-day weekend. It took 2 hours to get here. It took 2 hours to get sandwich.
I can eat a sandwich around that type of stuff.
Now I can too, as long as I don't smell it. If I'm watching, I'll eat ribs and barbecue. I don't care, and spaghetti, as long as I don't have to smell it.
That don't bother me. But I can't eat. I lose my appetite if somebody's like, I had a buddy that would just have his burgers just flip once and twice, and it's still with the blood running. Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, no.
I lose my appetite with that shit.
You eat your steak done, or you eat your steak medium rare?
I want it done. I want to taste the bullet that you killed it with. I want to be like, oh, that's a 38.
All right,
I want to bite the bullet.
On your parting questions, I ask everybody the same amount of questions. I'm going to ask you now. All right, Tai Fu, we're going to put you on the clock here. There's no time. I don't know why I say that. Just stupid, but I'm going to give you some questions here. All right. Are you a flip-flop or a sandal guy?
Sandal. Sandal.
Okay, sandal. Are you a wristwatch or pocket watch type guy?
Wristwatch.
Bologna or spam?
Bologna. Spam.
All right, the last one. Bologna, good man. Fried bologna is good too. All right, last one. Are you a tennis shoe guy or a boot guy? When you work, I'm talking about if you got to go like do work of some sort. Are you still the tennis shoe guy or are you the boot guy?
I'm a tennis shoe guy.
Tennis shoe guy all the way. All right, brother. Hey man, appreciate it. I know you got to go. Appreciate you. You were here for an hour and 12 minutes, brother. You were knocking it out of the park. Man, what a great show. Guys, my friend Tai Fu Panda here. Hell of a dude. He tours around the globe with Veterans of Comedy. Before you go, brother, tell everybody what you got coming up and where to find you.
You'll be able to find me at November 6th at our show.
You got anything else coming up besides that?
That's the upcoming show that I have in the area of Kansas City, and also I know we're everywhere. I'll be in Philly in November. I'll be in Philly, New York, Myrtle Beach, and then this weekend I'll be in Dallas with Warrant, performing with the band Warrant.
Okay.
Well, not with. We'll be sharing the same stage. We don't have an act together. Yeah.
I can hear you saying, "She's my cherry pie." Yeah, right.
Hey, so we don't. But I'll be in Dallas this weekend and Houston next weekend, and there we go.
You are a busy son of a gun. Listen, brother, thank you very much for coming on. Guys, November 6th, he's going to be there, and he didn't hesitate. Okay, he didn't hesitate when I called him. He said, "Yeah, what you got?" Okay, I write it down. That's what kind of man he is. He's a veteran of the U.S. Army, and he's my real good friend. November 6th at 5:30, the show starts. We're giving away a free Thanksgiving dinner to some lucky veteran. Okay, all his Thanksgiving dinner will be paid for. Compliments of OVB Barbecue, Matt Brooks, Charlie's Pride Barbecue. They're chipping in. They're paying for it. It's on them. They're going to provide it to the veteran. Okay, that's what a great show. David Scott goes on at 6:00. The clean comedy of David Scott starts at 6. You got band on at 7. Another band on at 10. In between there, you have comedians going on. Tai Fu will perform any damn time he wants to. If he wants to perform late, he can. If he wants to perform earlier, he can. We ain't got to that. We'll get to that. Took care of about the middle of October. Get everybody together on that. Tai Fu Panda, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Redneck. Later, guys.
Hey, later, guys. Take care of yourself, brother.
For sure.
That's Tai Fu Panda, guys. Real good friend of mine. What an awesome guy he is. Very funny, super funny dude. We've performed a lot on the same stage, and he'll drive from Kansas City. It's from where he's at to where I am. It's an hour and 10 minutes automatically, and then if we got to drive to a venue, it's a little longer. He'll do that, and we'll come down and perform together. So, good for him. Good for him. All right, we're going to do a little trivia question now for everybody still on here. We're going to do a trivia question for you. Everybody get ready. Get your fingers ready. Who was the inventor of Velcro? Who was the inventor of Velcro? Okay. Type that in there and see what you can come up with and let me know. That's word 20. We're getting closer now to the drawing a winner to the mystery box. Now we're going to be on November 6th. We're going to be drawing it out too. So we're going to be taking care of that. I'm going to go ahead and put that up here real quick while you guys are looking for the answer. Right there it is. November 6th. Comedy Vets presents Comedy Bash. WO Entertainment presents Comedy Bash, raising money for suicide awareness. Saturday, November 6th at 5:30 p.m. Tub Creek Event Center, 11417 Northeast Highway 69 in Cameron, Missouri. Comedians: Sean Hill, David Scott, Jeff Onyx, Richard Montano, Tai Fu, you just see him, Tai Fu Panda, and myself are going to be there performing. We're going to have barbecue. We're going to have drinks for sale. Barbecue and drinks for sale. $5 entry fee. Once you get in, $5, you can stay all day. And this thing shuts down at midnight. So from 5:30 to midnight. David Scott kicks off at 6 o'clock. The first comedy set was by David Scott, king of clean comedy. He's going to be there. We're going to have 50-50 raffle and other items as well to raffle off. Webfoot Forge has donated some things to be raffled off. I'm going to raffle off a bench, or some sort of thing like that. So come on out. If you're out of state, fly in, man. We got plenty of hotel rooms. We'll put you up somewhere. Come have a good time. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, ding, ding, ding. We have a winner, Julie. George D. Mistral. Mistral. I don't know how to say his name. I think it's French. Yeah, but you are the winner, Julie. You get 20 on top of what you've already got. I don't know. Justin's got all those facts, and he's got all the facts on that. So we'll put them in his phone, and it's got a randomizer. Just randomly picks them out. So, but Julie, you get 20. Good job. I'll make sure I pass this on to Justin. You get 20. George, that's his name. He invented Velcro. How he did it, he was walking through a briar patch, and they were sticking to him, and sticking to his dog's fur. And he's like, "Whoa, how's it working?" And he figured out that you bend some of them in a hook pattern, some of them soft, and they hook together. And there you go. So good job, Julie. Way to hang around and appreciate that. All right. Now we're going to do Pimp's Pets. Now, I had a Pimp's Pet picked out, and I had to change it because I had a giant request for this because it popped up. I knew about this a long time ago. It popped up all over TikTok again. By the way, if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's Redneck Pimp 101, Redneck Pimp 101 on TikTok. I don't have much on there. I got a few jokes. I did some blinds with some people, some videos. I got a couple good ones, but I've got some jokes on there. Go check it out. Follow me. I follow things and like it. So Redneck Pimp 101 TikTok. But anyway, so it's Pimp's Pet. And I'm not going to tell you much of history about it. I'm just going to show you the damn pictures. Okay. The Pimp's Pet is the gooey duck. Gooey duck. Look at that. That one's peeing. If I don't have special circumstance written all over it, I don't know what to tell you. Gooey duck. Bunch of gooey duck there. How to dig a gooey duck. There's a special instructions on how you dig the gooey duck. Yeah, it's that's Pimp's Pet. He didn't get a story with this time. Sorry about that. But I wanted to just take a look at that, the gooey duck. People think, well, you should do that Pimp's Pet. Well, I did do it on Pimp's Pet, and I'm glad you did it. And, yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. We're going to do some top 10s, and I got two of them this time to tell you all about. First one we're going to do here is called Best. Here we go. Something happened. All right, hang on a sec. Best. All right, here we go. Best toys ever. Top 10 best toys ever. And this is kind of weird. I mean, and I'm going to go to 15. I'm not going to go all the way to 10 this time. I'm going to start 15. Number 15. Wii, the game system, Wii. That's number 15. Number 14, Super Soakers. That is a fun toy. Number 13, Mortal Kombat action figures. Huh. Wow, I wouldn't have thought that. Number 12, pinwheel. Number 12 is a pinwheel. Number 11, Barbie doll. Number 11 is the Barbie doll. I can see that. Yeah. Number 10, Hot Wheels. Number 9, the fidget spinner. I think Hot Wheels should be way up this list besides number 10. But see, number 9, fidget spinner. Number 8, Dragon Ball Z figures. Dragon Ball Z figures. Number 7, Rubik's Cube. Number 7, Rubik's Cube. Number 6, Batman action figures. Batman action figures are that freaking high? Okay. Number 5, Star Wars figures. Okay, Star Wars, huh? Star Wars. Okay, all right. Number 4, arts and crafts. What kind of stupid shit is that? That's not a toy per se. Arts and crafts. I mean, for that matter, a stick is an art and craft. What the hell? Number 3, board games. Well, that's pretty broad. I mean, because some board games are cool, some board games are not. Number 2, stuffed animals. Huh. Okay. And number 1, best toys ever. No, Julie, you missed this one. Legos. Yeah. Comment and tell me what you think about that. Okay, this next one is a big fat controversy. Huge fat controversy. It's it won't come up. I had it earlier. Give me a second, guys. I'm not trying to. I know dead airspace is not good, but. Okay, here we go. Top 10 most useful inventions. And again, I'm going to go with 15, okay, instead of 10. Top 15 most useful inventions. Now, we're going to see who grew up in what era here, who grew up in the 1800s and what they would think, who grew up when I grew up and who's growing up now. We'll see what everybody thinks of these. Number 15. Actually, number 16. Let's go with number 16. The mute button on a remote control. Mute button on the remote control. Like that's one of the greatest inventions, huh? Okay. Number 15 is a toilet. Cherry condoms. Who's an idiot? 15 is a toilet. Number 14 is a clock. Clock, pretty important invention. 13, steam engine. The pill is number 12. The pill. It doesn't say if it's a birth control pill or what kind of pill. This is the pill. Okay. Number 11, the internet. The internet. Number 10, The wheel. Number 10 is the wheel. Number 12 doesn't work. Number 9, toilet paper. That was made out of necessity, but rank number 9. Number 8, airplane. The airplane. Now, if it's going to, let's stop, hold on right there, number 8. If it's going to be a great invention, it should change everyone's life. And you should be able to have, you can't function without it. I know people who've never rode an airplane in their life and function quite well. So I don't know if an airplane should be that high. Great invention, all that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it should be that high. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, right or wrong. Number 7, the printing press. Okay. Number 6, telephone. Number 5, paper. Paper's almost obsolete, isn't it now? Number 4, of course this one would be on there. Vaccines and medicine. Number 3, the automobile. Ask our Amish brethren how that automobile works out for them. Number 2 on this list is the light bulb. And number 1, the computer. The computer. Number 17, I want to go back and talk about these. Number 17 was cherry condoms. 18 was pencils with erasers. That was invented back in 18. That's been around a long time. Number 19 is Fortnite. I don't know if that's a great invention. And number 20 is school. And then, you'll have like Nintendo hit 25th and 24th is useless box. 24s are called a useless box. Okay. So my ex-wife was, never mind. I don't want to get sexual on here. Number 23, pajamas. 22 is nuclear power. 21 is television. So there you go. You tell me what you think, if you'd agree with that list or disagree with that list. Because, yeah. Let's go to the comments here. Judy says, ooh, it looks like a bunch of deformed dicks. Yeah, they do. Yo-yo better be on there. Well, number 12 doesn't work. Bras better be on there. Huh. Judy said, that must be a blonde list. Well, that's what liberals around here come up with, and you could tell who grew up and where. How it ranked, because like a toilet is that should be all around. Sorry about that, drop my pencil. It should be all around. All right, cross that off the list here. Got all the top 10s out of there. Most useful inventions. Yeah, okay. Best toys ever. I disagree with a lot of that. Yeah. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? My cousin Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? I'm glad you're home from surgery. Hope you're not going to go blind. That would suck, going blind. Because I know you're. Hey, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Refrigerator, yes, Julie. Refrigerator should have been on that list. There's a lot of things that wasn't on there. That should have been on there. Not. I was reading. My wife told me, "Honey, those don't even make no sense." Yeah, I know. But that's the way that list is. The top 10s. You want to go top 10s and vote? It's called Top Tens. It's a list. It's got miscellaneous stuff on there. You can go in there, vote, whatever you choose, up and down, make it go up, make it go down. It's got anything from the worst president to the best president, and that list overlaps. Some people, I don't understand that one. Whatever, but anyway. Yes, I said it right. All right, thank you, Kathy. Appreciate that. All right, we got about 28 minutes left in the show tonight, so I'm gonna do something a little different. I want to talk to you about what's getting ready to happen with WO Entertainment. We're going on break. We're not quitting. I'm gonna be back, but the last Tuesday in November, top 10 beaches in the world. Yeah, I should do this sometime. That's just what other people think. No. Okay, last Tuesday in November, I'm stopping WO Entertainment. We're going on break. The whole month of December, I'm taking off to be with my families. Concentrate on some comedy shows around that time. For some reason, around Christmas time, comedy picks up. You wouldn't think people have money to come to the show during Christmas time, but it's weird. But it will in my area. So I'm going to take some time off and take care of that. When I come back, I'm going to have a brand new host with me, older gentleman. He's an Army veteran. He's articulate, which that's good because I'm an idiot. He's going to be on here. He's an older guy. Go back and look at a couple shows back. Alan Reed was his name. He was on here giving you guys some information from the veterans VA. He's going to be my new co-host. And we're going to move it back from 5 to 7 to 6 to 8. Okay. That give Julia time to wake up a little more. I know because she just gets her coffee when I come on the air over here. So we're going to be on from 6 to 8. All right. So give people time to watch somebody else and come to us. Our friends over the East Coast, out in California and Oregon and places like that, don't get to see me because it's 3 o'clock or in the middle of work or they're picking their kids up from school. So at least 1 hour. So from 6 to 8, we're going to be moving to that. I'll be back the first Tuesday in January. All right. With a new host, new setup. New internet. This internet is not very good. I'm gonna go all hard internet, hard line, but line and get all that took care of, so we can have some better internet service. And gonna have a new backdrop. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I had some ideas. I had some people send me some of their military stuff they had maybe hanging around. Maybe some of these shirts like this, getting ready 22 a day. All things like that. I take some pictures of people up, but I'm afraid some of my friends, silly bastards, might send nudes, and that'll get me beat up. So I'm not going to be doing all that. But stay with us, guys. Come back and rejoin us. I know a lot of fans don't like it when we go on break, but we'll come back rejuvenated, new, and like I say, have some other stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Pimp's Pet or not. I don't know. I'm going to rewrite some segments. We're going to do some things. I've had an idea, maybe go around and take some pictures of some scenery, like a old bridge or waterfalls and billboards and stuff like that, and then show them on here and give pictures of what they look like, and serene area. I'm not really a photographer, but I'm gonna do it all off my phone. That way, it's authentic. It's not, I'm not dimming light or anything like that. I thought about maybe doing something about that. I might try to go Pimp's Pet a little longer, as much as I can on there. Might do some Ice Age pets, animals from the Ice Age and stuff. Y'all tell me what you think. I know Australia's still got a lot of pets that I haven't covered over there. For Christ's sake, you can't walk outside over. You guys in Australia, some tough sons of bitches over there. I'm telling you that. I'd be carrying me a shotgun everywhere I went. But so that's what's going on. That's what's coming up with entertainment. We've got Married with Children is leaving Monday nights. Facebook is not doing them right, or not doing any of us right on here. So they're going. Jeff and them guys are moving to still Monday nights, but they're going to go to YouTube. They're no longer going on Facebook. They're going to YouTube. They're on a break. They come back. More news about WO Entertainment. Athens bringing his show back on. And so Matt's doing his thing now. Roy Anthony's got 2 shows, and his new co-host, Christina, she was on here earlier. Beautiful woman. She's doing an outstanding job. Appreciate her coming on, being part of the family now. We need to get a lot of women on here. A lot of women here on camera. And, I want diversity. I don't want all just men or all just women. I want a diversity on here. And November 6th at the show is Justin Snodgrass last time performing with a booming voice at any event for WO Entertainment. He's retiring and be full-time Forge. So November 6th, who all's coming to that? You shake his hand, talk to him. There'll be no more Justin Snodgrass. He's going to retire on that. So those are some of the things we got coming up around here. We got some new people want to have shows and come on here. So we got things rolling, guys. We got things rolling. I'm glad to see y'all tuning in. Dean Cerny, he's a great fan. Julie Little Spud, she's been on here a lot. We've got a lot of fans that couldn't make it on because of the time, and they get busy at 5, and then whatever they start at 5 turns into 6, and then 7. Pretty soon I'm off the air, and but I want you guys to go on and check out everything on Mobile Entertainment. I'm going to start a WO Radio only page. That page is just where you guys could go and find out what I'm doing, what my co-host is doing, things we got coming on the show. And this will be the network page. All the networks have shows on here. We got groups y'all can do. I see Julie. She belongs to one of my groups. I got a group better called Redneck Pimp Club. That's my private. It's not affiliated with Mobile Entertainment, although I do cross-post stuff. Okay, so go in and check it out. You can post stuff on there. Request to be a member. I'll add you. You put funny stuff on there. I ask silly questions on there sometimes. We got that. We got the WOHQ. That's the group for this network. We put shows on there. You can watch shows on their platform. Got a lot of things coming up. A lot of things going bad. And next week we're going to have somebody else who's going to be performing at the November 6th show. Tune in, guys. It's getting real now. I'm going to try to get one of the band. I already had one band on. I'm going to try to get the other band to come on here, at least a member for the band, talk about what's going on and everything. Got a lot of things popping. This weekend, I went to Dreamcatchers, and I think I still got the flyer. I'll show it to you. Dreamcatchers, okay, chili cook-off. My chili was one of the best chilies there, but it was hot. Nobody could eat it. It wasn't hot to me at all. I just took 3 slices off a jalapeno pepper. It was a jalapeno pepper. Took 2 slices or 3 slices of it, minced it, and threw it in there in a big pot. People complained it was hot. Bunch of pansies. Anyway, I went to this. I was auctioneer at this. We raised a decent amount of money with the chili cook-off and the auction itself. About $1,200, almost $1,300 worth of auction money we raised. The people donated, and it helped the horses out. And they let the veterans ride also. So that helps out. And it helps with PTSD and things. So. Anyway, I was auctioneer for that. I made the local news, and you can see my fat ass on there auctioning. It was pretty cool. I was an auctioneer a long time ago when I was a kid. I did a bunch when I was an adult. I did more when I was in my teenagers. I just liked it, and I speak fast, so that fits right into my brain. It started rattling off, But it was good. Julie said snakes are better than Biden. Here, I got to put this up here so everybody see that. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we got a lot of stuff coming up. While I'm gone, check out some of the other networks. Veterans Anonymous Network. I got some friends over. Got some shows over there. Lunchbox, if he comes back, him and Judy. Check those out. There's some shows on VRS. If you can get on there with a Mini on the VRS, go over and check out BV Nation. BV Nation Media Radio. Personal friends of mine went out there in June, put on a show. I'll show you all some of the haunted photos I had. Pretty cool. But hey, you take care of yourself, Julie. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Show's about over there, but hey, thank you very much. Donut Dog Ahoy. We'll see you again next time. Remember, November 6th, fly into Missouri. November 6th, come out here and join us. You'll have a good time, I promise you. Take care. Now, like I said, just check out BV Nation Radio and everything they got. I'm sure you find something they like. They do a lot of Spreaker stuff on Spreaker, like we do on Friday nights. We have music on our Spreaker channel. We play some good music. Roy does some hip hop, some rap. They do some hardcore heavy metal, rock. There was some country on there. I did country, and I did some comedians on there as well. So A lot of things happening, guys, and we appreciate all you guys tuning in. We really do. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and we do so appreciate it. We, we just want everybody to know that we value your friendship. We value you guys watching us. And those guys that come back and watch this later on, thank you very much. We appreciate it a great deal that you guys come back and watch this later on. It means a lot to us. Hit the share, hit the like button. Even if you come back and watch it, if you're watching right now and it's recorded, hit the like button, hit the share, hit the like button. Hearts. We like the hearts. Hearts are good too. Hearts are good too. Just if you would hit that for us, and we'd appreciate it a great deal. Yeah. So anyway, again, if you see this guy here, let me put this gentleman back up here. If you see this gentleman anywhere, I don't think he'd be around here, but he might be around your area. I don't know. If you see this guy, I'm not going to tell you not to whoop his ass because you might be armed, but if you happen to whip his ass, whatever, that's your business. But call the local authorities. I guess Dog the Bounty Hunter is now after him. Dog the Bounty Hunter is hot on his heels. And that's good because the law enforcement can only spend so much time, and then they back down a little bit and put one or two people, and they got to go do other things. Dog the Bounty Hunter, he can be more relentless. He can keep going. He's burning his own funds. I'm sure he'll get reimbursed through the money they pay. Anyway, he's been last seen in Northport, Florida. Northport, Florida is where he's last seen. If you see him, he's wanted. He is wanted. Information. There's a cash reward is being offered. He's a 23-year-old white male. Got brown eyes, short brown is his hair, kind of balding, it looks like. He's 5'8", 160 pounds. He keeps when this picture was taken, he trimmed his facial hair, but when you're living on the run, he might grow it out because he can really grow it and then cover yourself. And keep an eye on him if you find him. I'm not telling you to be a snitch, but I'm telling you, call somebody, be a damn snitch. I don't care. Before I get out of here, I want to play another video for you again. I want you all to watch this very closely. I played earlier today for Tai Fu, but I want to play for you guys. I want you guys to watch this very closely. Wait till the end.
As the science makes clear, if you're fully vaccinated, you're highly protected from severe illness, even if you get COVID-19. We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
Colonel, I have just one more question before I call Airman O'Malley and Airman Rodriguez. If you gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, and your orders are always followed, then why would Santiago be in danger? Why would it be necessary to transfer him off the base?
Santiago was a substandard Marine. He was being transferred.
That's not what you said. You said he was being transferred because he was in grave danger.
That's correct.
You said he was in danger. I said grave danger. You said, is there any
recall what I said.
I can have the court reporter read back to you.
I know what I said. I don't have to have it read back to me like I'm...
Why the two orders? Colonel?
You snotty little bastard.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask for a recess.
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge.
The court will wait for an answer.
If Lieutenant Kendrick gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why did he have to be transferred? Colonel, Lieutenant Kendrick ordered the code red, didn't he? Because that's what you told Lieutenant Kendrick to do.
Object!
And when it went bad, you cut these guys loose!
Your Honor!
You had markers inside a phony transfer.
Your Honor!
You doctored the logbook.
Damn it, Captain!
You coerced the doctor.
Consider yourself in contempt.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
A lot of people say a lot of things, and that's okay. But, I know Facebook has really got mad over the years about saying things about sitting president, but people picked on Donald Trump so much. I can't say. I know that Facebook is trying to block us and stuff, and I hope Facebook's happy with blocking us. We're talking about Trump. We're talking about Biden, because this is your fault also, Facebook. This son of a bitch is in that office. Okay, this might be a new episode of me ranting before we go, but you have a big old bite of sandwich. Now he's not what you thought he were. Now he's not. You're seeing that he's a two-bit no good liar, and you're allowing this stuff on you. Your little fact checkers need to be on there checking shit. When he says that vaccinated are making the unvaccinated making vaccinated sick, bullshit. That's not true at all. If they're vaccinated, why are they worried about being vaccinated? I'm just saying, look at the facts. Okay, the CDC says that the vaccinated people are super spreaders. Okay, but anyway, you don't seem to really care. I know you don't. Facebook. That's why people are leaving. Just going on YouTube and things like that. Now I know there's some bad information being put out there. Sometimes it is. Sometimes just because you say it's bad information, don't mean it is. Okay, you hit some of my stuff and says it's false and it wasn't. But anyway, that's a different matter. But he says that they're filling up hospital beds, but and overrun. Hospitals being overrun. It's because of the damn nurses quitting. Is why things are starting to get out of hand. We have nurses that are getting fired or quitting for not getting the vaccination. Vaccination, there's people that are unvaxxed who are healthy. They build immunity to it. So, I mean, you tell me. You tell me what's going on. I don't know. Anyway, got 12 minutes left in the show tonight. I've covered everything we need to cover. Again, that was Tai Fu Panda was on with us earlier. Go back and rewind this, and if you're just coming in, check it out. Tai Fu Panda, awesome individual. Man, we had trivia, we had Pimp's Pet, we had top tens. We did a lot. I'm going to show y'all one more time our picture of our flyer that we'll put out there. I want y'all to take a look. First of all, thank you, Blue Phoenix, Jennifer, for making this flyer. She's an executive producer here at W Entertainment. Without her, I'm pretty sure that we couldn't function without her being in W Entertainment. We appreciate it. There's a flyer. I want to thank some of the sponsors here real quick. I want to go over this Webfoot Forge. Thank you, Webfoot Forge. Tub Creek Event Center and Tub Creek and everyone down there at Tub Creek Barbecue. Thank you guys for loaning us your event center. Reality Becomes band. They're going to be playing at 10 o'clock that day. Levi Garrison and Sons Brewing Company. They're going to be there providing alcohol. You got to buy it. I don't think it'll be much, but you will buy it. They're going to have it there. It's brewed in Hamilton, Missouri, and the guy does an excellent job. I want to thank Mixology for coming, for agreeing to play. They're going to be on stage at 7 o'clock. Okay. We got His and Hers Sports Gallery, Cameron, Missouri. Thank you guys very much. They're going to be making the shirts that I'm going to be getting in advertising. All right. Getting some shirts. It's going to be for sale to raise money. And I want to thank all the comedians. Sean Hill, David Scott, who's been on here several times promoting. I'm going to see if I can get Jeff on to come on. We got Richard Montano, Tai Fu Panda, who came on today. Thank you very much, brother. Myself, we're going to be performing there. You guys, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't do any of this. And so if there's a veteran out there right now who feel like committing suicide, you feel down, you feel lonely, call somebody. Or if you know them, reach out to them. If you know about it, reach out to them. I've had a couple people reach out to me here lately. I was feeling kind of down. Reach out, help them out. I'm just like everyone on here. We'd rather spend 3 hours talking to you on the phone than 30 minutes at your eulogy. Okay. So help them out. Show love. Don't let them commit suicide. That number's not bad. And it's selfish. Now I'm on two minds with suicide. I don't want you to do it, and I'll do what I can, tell you jokes, whatever, to get you not to commit suicide. But understand this: if you commit suicide, I'm gonna talk crap on you because it's selfish. It's devastating. I mean, that's easy for you. The suffering for you is over. but to suffer for your family, the many members of your family, suffer, and and it's long suffering for them. A lot of them can't get over it. A lot of times a child commits suicide or dies, and the parents divorce because they can't take it. They have animosity toward one another, or maybe just not no animosity, maybe they just can't take it. So they get divorced. It's not good. So if you see someone out there needs some help, please, for the love of God, for everything holy, please check them out. Go ahead and we don't want to commit suicide. I thank you all guys for tuning in tonight. I'm going to have some more guests on tomorrow or next week. We're gonna be getting on, guys. It's coming down now. It's coming down to the final month here. It'll be October when I see you guys again. My birth month is in October. Matter of fact, I'll be doing a show on my birthday. So and it's October 12th. November 6th is coming, and I expect to see you guys there. Hope to see you guys there. Would love to see you guys there. I'm Redneck Pimp. On behalf of everyone here at the WO Entertainment Network and WO Radio Show, I say, may the Great Spirit keep you and bless you, and His face shine upon you. Dona Dagahoy. Until we meet again. And I leave you with this. Osta, Usvi. Usvi. Osta, Usvi. It's good night. Redneck Pimp.